Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Brooks here at CSUN again, and today we're talking about two big topics, the Supreme Court and Kanye West. Let's see what the people have to say. A lot of people are talking about the Supreme Court in the news lately. There's been like a new nomination and a lot of talk in the news about the interviews and stuff. What are your first thoughts on like the Supreme Court? What do you think? What do you know about the Supreme Court? What are your thoughts on its importance?
Well, you know, it's supposed to be the highest court in the land, so I feel like it contains a high level of prestige. So
Sure.
I've heard some of the stuff that's going on, and it's very scandalous.
I know nothing of the Supreme Court.
Okay.
This is why
about,
I did.
Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kavanaugh.
That's one.
I just watched yesterday The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
Okay.
And they brought up information about Kavanaugh and like how someone in the Supreme Court was being argued with some lady like in the elevator supposedly.
Yeah, I
And
think
they're
I
the
know
ones-
what you mean.
okay, yeah,
Someone got
so-
attacked after one of the hearings,
Yes,
or
exactly,
just
yeah.
yelled at or something.
Yeah.
And what did old Trevor Noah have to say about that? Are you a Trevor fan?
I love Trevor.
It's funny.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
freaking hilarious.
Cool,
But
cool. And then did you watch Daily Show? Did you watch that show as well?
I did not. So
Okay.
this is the
I
first
think
time
it was
hearing
it
about
was a new.
this.
I think it was the first episode of season 4 yesterday.
Cool.
So
cool.
yeah, I didn't really listen to the commentary that Trevor Noah said, but I watched the video.
Yeah, like I listen to NPR a lot on the radio.
Okay.
And like for the past week, that's all they've been covering, like Kavanaugh's nomination and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like towards the end of the testimony, it seemed kind of sus because she was very like open and like, you know, she really was like transparent about it, and then he was just kind of like fuck it, like denying it. I don't know.
Sounded angry too. You
Yeah.
sounded a little angry in the impression, and a lot of people were saying he was angry. What were your thoughts? Did you hear any of that?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of like hard because it's kind of like one person's word against the other, and like there's not really any solid evidence, but definitely like for someone to come out about like such allegations, like it takes a lot, and like you can't blame her for like taking so long to come out about it, because like nowadays, like, you know, if you go through that kind of thing, you're not open about it. You're not going up to every single person saying what happened to you. You know, like you keep it very low key. You even have to go get counseling. You have to go through different services. So like, I think the fact that she's coming out about it now, I don't really think it's suspect. I think it's just like it just took her some time.
Well, I believe that everyone is innocent until proven guilty.
Me too.
Okay.
So I believe that, like, as looking at it from a law standpoint, there's no evidence. There's nothing
There's
to
no
it.
proof. If
Yeah.
we're talking about, you know, who did what, there's no proof except for some allegations.
So you're saying Judge Kavanaugh is innocent until proven guilty?
Yes, I believe
That's-
that. And I
according
believe
to the law,
maybe
that's how the United States is
I like
run.
that. That's
Yeah.
great. That's
Yeah.
a big, main part of our country.
Yeah, and I believe that the whole thing going on now has turned into sides where it's Republicans versus Democrats, when it's no, who do you believe is right and wrong, and looking at the evidence and forming your own opinion on it. And so I believe that the Democratic side has turned it into a political pawn, no matter maybe something did happen with this woman. We don't know or anything, but the
35 years
fact to
ago.
hold on to the evidence when you get it, to all of a sudden her stuff leaked when she wanted it confidential, all this stuff that's adding up that just, I believe,
make
isn't
sense.
right or fair. And so
Sure.
I believe that Kavanaugh should have a fair chance, and he should be voted. And the FBI, he already went through vigorous FBI investigations throughout.
Yeah, he wouldn't
How
have been
many years he's
nominated
been?
if he wasn't a qualified person.
You know, I was watching the testimony
Okay.
of both Dr. Ford and Judge Kavanaugh, and from Mr. Kavanaugh's testimony, I just don't think like he's fit for the Supreme Court. He's very partisan, very temperamental. I mean, you saw him, he was like crying and stuff at his testimony.
Okay.
So that's not what the Supreme Court should be.
Okay. Last question, and this is on another topic. Kanye West has been in the news a lot recently. Are you a fan of Kanye West, and what do you think about him supporting Trump and wearing red MAGA hats?
I guess you could consider me not an avid listener, just occasionally listen to him. Not really a fan. I've observed him, but
Okay.
I don't know. He's entitled to his opinion.
Okay, cool.
He's just like his own person, his own crazy person, and he is always like picking the unpopular opinion, in my opinion. He has been saying some weird ass stuff on Twitter about like abolishing the 13th Amendment and stuff like that. But he's just a crazy guy.
Yeah,
He's
one of a
he's
kind.
an artist. Yeah,
He's
definitely.
one of a kind. Your
And-
thoughts on Kanye?
I mean, personally, I really like Kanye as an artist and like his music. Maybe not so much like his last album or like the music he's really been putting out lately. I feel like Kanye's kind of gone through a lot of stuff emotionally and mentally with himself, and like I wouldn't really see him fit in a position to really like even lead other people, because I really feel like he has a lot of trouble leading himself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty scary because he's such a like big influencer on so many people that like whatever he says is either like taken with extreme like yes or like extreme hate. He's like a very like he's like a polarizing person.
It's influential
Yeah.
too. A lot of people listen to him. So, do you think it's bad or dangerous for him to be promoting Trump?
I believe so, because I mean he just holds so much influence to him that there's enough people out there that just because he says it, they're gonna support it, and the things that he's supporting aren't 100% ethical or moral.
Okay.
But at the same time, if you were on the other side of that, if say you're a conservative or something, and you see another celebrity like Leo DiCaprio, who also has a lot of influence, and he's advocating for like Hillary or whoever he advocated for, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the same thing. I think maybe it's not the best idea for celebrities to like be like influencing politics, but I mean they have the right to.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. It would be a bit of a double standard to say he can't come out for Trump after all these other people came out for Hillary or whatever this weekend.
I think
it's great.
yeah,
I
I think
believe-
Kanye West is doing his Kanye best.
Okay.
That's what I've
That's
heard.
gonna
of
make
it.
the cut.
I believe that he's shown that the bias from the left side, showing that
Also the
because he's a
bullying.
black man, they can't
Yeah.
call him racist. They can't, and this is all this ideology that they put on the Republican, where they have this stereotype of a rich white male, which is not true. And it's a movement of people that want to be financially responsible and agree on low taxes and all these platforms that has nothing to do with, you know, whether you're gay or straight. No one cares about that. Those are social issues. Those aren't political issues. And so I believe Kanye showed that the movement of the Republican Party and that the leftists they bullied him backstage for wearing
Yeah.
that hat.
And look at
got
celebrities.
boos from the crowds. It's like, I just believe that it's
Everyone's trying
double
to tell
standard.
him, yeah, especially celebrities. They're trying to tell him, you know, how to think. And for you, oh, you can't be thinking like that. Oh, that's wrong. Like everyone wants to believe. You're entitled to your own opinion, so then act upon that. Don't
Freedom
try
of
and-
speech.
Yeah, don't try and tell someone, oh, you can't be thinking like that, or oh, you're so. Yeah, he is influential. So let him, you know, have. It's called free speech for a
Sure.
reason.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, one follow-up I'll get. It sounds like we're all on board with Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye's did good too. But then there's a response. Chris Evans, aka Captain
Oh, I saw
America,
that.
he said that Kanye doesn't know his history. He's not smart enough, or something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing. But what do you think about that attack? That's similar, something other people have said about Kanye.
I think.
Do you think that he's uneducated or?
No.
Well,
Or
I
the-
think, you know, also look at Chris Evans. Does he have, you know, formal education? Do any of them really have a lot of formal education as far as history? Chris Evans talks about, oh, Kanye doesn't know any history.
I believe
or anything,
Kanye's more
but-
educated than most people out
Yeah.
there, where he's not just blindly followed one side because they say, hey, this side is for you and this side is for, you know, everything you stand for, which is not true. And if you research the facts and everything, I feel like Kanye has finally realized and woken up to the fact that he's for low taxes and all the things
for
Trump
low
stands
taxes.
for. Yeah,
Yeah.
most people are.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Okay, so Kanye's woke.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
Okay, Kanye's woke.
It's his right to say what he wants, but it's also my right to call him an idiot.
Okay.
So
Strong words.
that's what I have to say.
Being honest though, I like it.
I mean, I just got to be honest. You know, I've been the biggest Kanye West fan since God knows how long. But even I have to agree with that. You know, he has every right to say what he wants. But I have to agree that I like his music, but I don't like him.
You don't like his politics right now.
Yeah, I don't like his
Okay.
politics. I think he's completely out of order saying this stuff.
So no more Trump hats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go Hillary Clinton.
Uh,
No. Let's not go that far. Let's not go that far.
It's
I'm
not
kidding.
2016
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. It's 2 years. We can get over that.
It's kind of sad to me to see that.
Okay.
Like, you know, his people, like, you know, African Americans, they've been struggling for rights and being treated equal for so long. For him to pop up with a make America great again and talk. I think I heard him say like he wanted to abolish the 13th Amendment.
Yeah, that was something you mentioned.
That just, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe he's going through something. Because even us, like with common sense, you know, the 13th Amendment was about abolishing slavery, right?
That's
And
right.
I forgot the others. It was another reason why. Like, it served two purposes. But I just feel like It's just kind of sad because he has a
Sad.
big platform. He could use that to spread positivity, spread, not just. I feel like he's going against old people.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And your thoughts? Do you agree with that? Or?
Yeah, she probably summed it all up pretty much for me.
Okay, good answers, guys. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, of course.
Have a great day.
Nice speaking
Appreciate
to you.
it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for your time, guys.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
thank
get
you.
one last thing. Can you just say into the camera that we love no bullshit?
We love no bullshit.
Okay, thank you so much,
Signing
guys.
out.
We do.
Thank
you.
you.
You guys have a great day. Thank you. Well, those were some good thoughts, and thanks to the interviewed people and for everyone that's watching. We'll see you all next time.